A New Mexico grand jury indicts actor Alec Baldwin for a second time in connection with the fatal on-set shooting of a member of the production team for the film Rust. Brian Todd is following the story for us. Brian, why is this happening now?
Well, Wolf, in recent months, prosecutors said that additional facts had come to light that they believed showed that Baldwin has, quote, criminal culpability in the death of the cinematographer. But the actor still maintains his innocence. The famed 65-year-old actor charged for the second time in the shooting death of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins on the set of the movie Rust. Alec Baldwin tonight faces two new involuntary manslaughter charges: negligent use of a firearm and involuntary manslaughter without due caution or circumspection, which is detailed in court documents as an act committed with the total disregard or indifference to the safety of others. The new charges brought by a New Mexico grand jury.
This case is really unique because it's been a very, very long road.
In October 2021, Hutchins was killed and director Joel Souza was injured when a gun that Baldwin was holding fired a live round during a rehearsal. In a previous interview with CNN, Baldwin denied pulling the trigger.
So when the guy hands me the gun and says we have a cold gun on set, that means the gun is empty. I pulled the hammer all the way back without locking it, and the gun went off.
Last year, previous involuntary manslaughter charges against Baldwin were dropped. A law enforcement source told CNN at the time that decision was made after authorities learned the gun used in the shooting may have been modified. But prosecutors said the case could be refiled at a later date. Last October, prosecutors said additional facts had come to light that they believed showed Baldwin, quote, has criminal culpability in the death of Halyna Hutchins.
Now that we see these charges being resurrected, I anticipate in those documents we will find that the evidence indicates that the gun had not been manipulated or altered. And so all of those arguments relating to negligence are ripe to go to a jury.
But other analysts say prosecutors will have definite challenges.
The prosecutors will have to prove willful disregard. Not only have the investigators or prosecutors not been able to determine how live bullets or live ammunition ended up in the gun, they don't even know how live ammunition ended up on the set.
Footage obtained by NBC shows Baldwin rehearsing on the set of Rust.
Now, wait a second. If I'm going to shoot right, you want to go on the other side of the camera? I don't want to shoot toward you.
Everyone doesn't need to be right here, like in the path of the gun. Could you please move?
Baldwin has always maintained his innocence. His lawyers issuing a short statement to CNN today saying, quote, we look forward to our day in court. The actor previously telling CNN he often replayed those moments in his head.
That hurts me every day. You know, every day of my life I think about that. It's horrible.
If convicted, Alec Baldwin could face up to 18 months in prison and a $5,000 fine. The armorer on the set of Rust, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, also faces involuntary manslaughter charges in the case. She is slated for trial next month, and she has pleaded not guilty. Wolf?